All right, Peter, well, talk to me a little bit about your Fall Guys experience, because this was at one point the game of Twitch, like no questions asked. You got a lot of experience playing?
Yeah, I actually used to play this game all the time. I think I was even in a Fall Guys Twitch Rivals at one point.
Oh, hell
but
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when you get to the very top, it's very discouraging. Do you know BoxBox?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so BoxBox has this game down to like a science.
I believe that, yeah.
The speed runs I've seen this guy do, it's one of those things where like, oh, you think you're pretty good at a game, like, oh, okay, I can pick this up and play this a bit. And then you see someone who's like the top 0.1%, you're like, all right, there's no point in me playing this game ever again.
It's one of those, yeah, it is that situation, because it's like, dang, like how do you even master it to that point? And I'm just trying to not get like last place in my opening races.
That's
such
what
as
I'm
we're
saying.
playing right now.
I mean, if I don't get eliminated in the first round, I call it a win for me personally. You know, so like you gotta set the bar low.
I feel that.
Oh.
You're gonna fit in very well here, my friend.
Okay, great.
I'll tell you that right now.
How good are you at multitasking? Because I definitely gotta say, I have a hard time locking in and talking at the same time.
Okay, well, I literally yap for a living, so that
Okay, perfect.
That does help with the gaming part. I will not lie to you.
I would argue that I also yap for a living, but somehow I am doing this terribly so far.
Ah, you're fine. Oh,
Okay, I think you're gonna have to hard carry the squad. I'm not gonna lie.
that's not.
Oh, just kidding. I can see that we're at the exact same spot. Okay.
Oh my God, how are we this bad?
Oh.
Yeah, here we go.
I mean, you did intro me as the original boomer of Twitch,
True.
which I'm gonna have some notes with production after that. That's kind of messed up.
I do not write the script. I would like to just point that out.
Surely, right. You know, as someone who used to play Among Us all the time, I could tell when someone's lying to me.
That's
I'm just
actually
gonna
the
say.
perfect reference.
So yeah, it's kind of been a while since I played this game, but I think 12th is not great. 13th now. Okay.
Let's run it back.
Yeah, let's run it back. Warm up
Exactly,
round. You know, you ever play a game with the homies? You have that first terrible game. You're like, warm up round doesn't count, right?
More often than not, unfortunately.
Okay.
All right, let's.
Well, the warm up stops when you finally have a good game. So there might be nights where I warm up like for like 6 or 7 hours. You know what I mean? So.
Is that like a thing?
No.
6 or 7 hours.
No. That's I was joking. That
Peter,
definitely.
my God,
That definitely
man.
doesn't happen, man.
All right, you got it. Now, talk to me a little bit. You did mention that you were a big fan of Among Us, right?
Yeah.
So what was like the meta for that game? Because I remember just like everybody just playing with the homies. Like that was the go-to thing to do.
Yeah, man. That was kind of like when my streaming career kind of took off.
Oh,
it
sick.
Was during the Among Us era. Like, you know, it was lockdown. Everyone's stuck inside. Everyone's just like, all right, we're bored. What are we gonna do? Among Us comes out.
Yep.
A bunch of bigger streamers are playing it. You know, everyone was kind of collabing. Hafu actually reached out to me and asked me, oh, do you want to take part in our morning Among Us lobbies? So, for like.
Morning Among Us?
Yeah, I know. For like 9 months straight, I woke up at 7:30 in the morning to play 8 a.m. to like 5 p.m.
Jeez.
8 to 5 p.m. just straight Among Us.
Isn't that a lot of just lying to your homies for like
That
an
is a
extended
lot of
amount
that
of
is a
time?
lot of lying to your homies, man. It is.
I feel like that
So
would break some friendships. Did you ever lose any friendships over Among Us?
no, but I will say there was one day where I got killed first, like 7 games in a row, and
Yeah.
I was just sad. I was like depressed. I was like, oh, I don't even get to play the game.
feel
But
you, bro.
I mean, they're not even doing it on purpose. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. But like, imagine just like sitting there for like an hour and a half essentially, and like all you see is like the death screen, you know? So yeah, it was tough. But
That is tough. At
yeah.
some point, do you ever like, does it ever feel a little personal?
dude, definitely.
Did you ever change your skin so they didn't know it was always you?
No, you had to use your iconic skin. Honestly,
okay,
even if it
that's how
was
you
bad, like you had to use your iconic skin, man. Did you play Among Us at all?
I did play Among Us actually. I liked it quite a bit, but all my friends are crash outs, so like we would just like we'd be able to play for like 2 hours and somebody would get mad. So it's like, all right.
You know what? That's fair. Honestly, I feel like I'm kind of the crazy one for playing it as long as I did. I swear to God, these bags under my eyes weren't there before I started the Among Us meta for sure.
Now, besides Among Us, like what have you kind of like graduated to playing now? Like what do you commonly stream?
I would say that I'm a quote-unquote variety streamer.
Okay, right on.
I play a lot of gacha games, unfortunately, for my wallet. So, yeah, like
Genshin? Is that
Yeah,
Genshin,
oh
big
my
Genshin
God,
guy?
the amount of money I spent on Genshin during lockdown is just disgusting. I'm just glad that my girlfriend doesn't actually know like how much I spent on that game because I think she would be pissed. So
Do not show her
yeah.
this episode.
You ever play any gacha games?
Let's see. I played no. I'm not a gacha guy. Unless like Pokemon Go counts. Is that count? You do have to buy stuff. To be fair.
It doesn't actually count, I would say, because you just need the randomness, you know? Okay,
I think we did good. Oh, damn.
yeah,
Third time does tend to be the charm, as everybody on this show knows all too well when I'm playing video games. Well, let's just run it back.
No, it's okay. No, don't worry, I'll carry you this now. Okay. I got you.
What are the different streamers you like to enjoy?
Man, it's like, really is like flavor of the month for me, but I feel like I'm kind of rare in this regard, amongst my friends at least, but my friends don't really watch streams as often as I do. I have like 3 or 4 streams like on my side monitors at all times. But I watch Lost Scara. I've been getting into the FGC more recently.
Really?
Yes.
There you go.
I gotta say that, like, I've seen a lot of your like commentating, and you really bring life to like the fights. It's really cool.
Well, I mean, I've just been doing it for so long. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just a passion, if you will.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I think FGC is awesome, Smash is awesome, so that's a really good space to get into.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I think actually one of the most fun events that I've ever been to was actually EVO. This year's EVO. It was actually so sick.
I was there too.
Yeah, it was awesome. A lot of my friends were going for Sage Am Slam, for the Tekken, and it was really cool. Or like they went because of Sage Am Slam, and they were there competing. And yeah, it was really cool just to see everyone kind of sit down at like at a station and just like play Tekken or play different fighting games and stuff. So it was really cool. And like at the artist alley, everyone was super friendly. It was dope.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those experiences where it just makes you feel like this was not a waste of time. Unlike these Fall Guys adventures that were going on. Have we tumbled out of the talk? What are we? Okay. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. That was great.
Let me tell you something. The way I always look at it is it gives us something to aspire for the next time.
Yeah.